Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and this is a long video because I'm not recording this for you all in one shot. I'm recording basically this intro, and then I'm putting in the rant, or maybe rants, I don't know which I'm going to put in from stream, but for those of you who didn't want to watch stream, I'm putting them in this video. Mainly because on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Discord, I've been getting a lot of questions on why I'm not happy with the event. I went over it in great detail on stream, so I'm going to re-put it here for you guys who didn't catch stream. But I'll give you the TLDR right now in case you don't make it all the way through the video. I don't blame you. It's going to be a long one. I'm upset with this event for a few reasons. And then I'm worried for the future Battleline for also a few reasons. However, before I get into that, I want to clarify. I love this game. I'm not going to stop making content for this game. When this game dies, the channel will do something else. But this game is my favorite mobile game at the moment. I play basically only mobile games. And I love it. I love Battleline. I think it's great. And the only reasons, you guys know that I don't just bend over for Toho. I give criticism where criticism is due. I believe this event deserves criticism, and so does a large portion of my Discord and stream chat. So, to summarize, yes, I think all the free stuff was really good. Free G54 piece, awesome. Free G-Stones, awesome. Free tokens, awesome. Right? 30% discount on level up stuff, awesome, right? What I'm not happy about is there's nothing in the game at the moment. Listen, they could add something for part 2 of the event, we don't know. There's nothing in the event right now that is like, hey, I was here for this. In Marvel Strike Force, when there's a year event, they do an event and challenges to get a skin. So that way, if I see someone with this new Black Bolt skin, I know that they participated in the first anniversary of the game. Nothing for that right now. I'm not asking for them to put a skin in for the first anniversary. But maybe like a title card, or an icon, or something, or a poster that says, hey, I was here for this, I celebrated this. Either just give it to us, or we can earn it through gameplay some degree, would have been great. But instead, we didn't get anything celebrating the birthday. Instead, what they gave us was inflation in the All-Star Battle store. For the first time ever, there are 4 legendary shard monsters in the All-Star Battle store. One of them, Desgador, I'm excluding from this, so 3. All 3 of them are 1500 piece. Mothra and Biollante have been in the All-Star Battle store before. Mothra, I'm pretty sure, has been in there several times for 500 pieces. Why now is her cost raised by 3 times? When Kong and G21 were in the store, each of them were 1,000 because they had been in the game for a long time. They're not going to charge you 1,500 for someone who's not featured and has been in the game for a long time. Neither Biollante nor Mothra are featured. Why are they 1,500? G54, sure, he was just recently added to the pool of characters to pick from, but he's already been in the game for half a year. Biollante and Mothra have been in the game for over a year at the time this video goes live, so I don't understand why they hiked up all the prices and took out all the cosmetics. No cosmetics except for one title, which isn't even related to the anniversary. It's related to the G89 Biollante movie. But one title, 4 legendary shards for 1,500 apiece. The first half of this event only gives you 4.8k event points, and that is not enough to buy all of those monsters. Obviously, you buy them in the next half, but we don't even know what's coming in the next half. So so far for the anniversary, they gave us free stuff and then hiked up all the prices in the All-Star Battle store. And actually, this All-Star Battle, you get 200 EP for the first half, less than you did in the last one. Just saying. Next in the store, they gave us for the last few days or updates or whatever, they gave us the poster packs with the in-game posters for Battleline, which is great. Great art, but it's not new art. It's not a new poster. It's not a new movie poster that they've given us. It is the login screen for the game that we've seen a million times. They just now sold it to you. Congratulations. I bought them. I love them, but I'm just saying it's not anything new. The deluxe event bundles, I've been saying for months that these are really good offers. It's the best bang for your buck. Toho now raised the cap to buy them from 3 to 5. If you weren't already buying them, you're not buying all 5 of them. If you were buying all 3 of them, odds are you're buying all 5 of them. I bought all 5 of them because I've been buying all 3 of them every time they show up. So, cool. They raised the amount of times I can spend my money for the event. Congrats. Next, the offer for the G material. While I really do like that offer, it is a really solid deal. My main concern is it is a testing offer. I work in game development. I worked on Fortnite. I play Marvel Strike Force. I play tons of mobile games. I played Marvel Future Fight, Marvel Kind as a Champion, a lot of games. I'll tell you what it looks like to me. It looks like they're testing if they can sell us a G material and how much they can sell it for. They did the same thing with the Pick Me 24-hour maps. For those of you who weren't around for the Cure season in November, they gave everyone, to celebrate Godzilla's birthday, a legendary map that lets you pick any 4-star that was in the game at the time up to Cure. And then, after they got positive feedback on it, they sold it to us during New Year's or Christmas, I don't remember, for like $80. They're seeing if buying a G material is popular. I bought it. Unfortunately, I am part of the problem. But they're seeing if buying a G material is popular so that they can sell it again. That's my theory. That's why I'm unhappy with the event. There's nothing in this game that celebrates the event. They just hiked up prices and gave us some offers to spend our money on. That's it. That is not, in my books, an anniversary event. That is, so far, we've just gotten a regular All-Star Battle event with inflation. That's it. The skins and stuff, I'm worried about skins coming to ranked with abilities. We don't really know what the deal is with that, and I made it clear that we don't really know what the deal is with that, and it looks like the abilities are, they could only be in the studio mode, but then again, we've had, it's not the first, this wouldn't be the first time that Toho, like, has a translation error somewhere in their blog posts. There have been tons of stuff that are wrong. Man, half of the stats that are in the game are not accurate. We track all the stats. Day-to-day tracking of stats, and some of the speeds in the game are just not right. You know, thank you G21 mathematician in the Discord for doing all that math, but like some of the numbers aren't right. They still haven't revealed what the official increase of damage for G21's damage is. You know, only a few months ago, maybe 1 or 2 months ago, they finally put the stats in for Mothra 21's, or not Mothra 21, Mothra Larva's slow that she had, and then we don't even know, you know, they didn't even put in the game that Shin Godzilla has 2 different attack speeds, one for air and one for ground. So omitting information or having a translation issue is not new for Toho. We don't know for certain if or if not skins are going to have abilities that actually affect their gameplay. That is what I am worried about in that blog post, is that as soon as abilities like that come to ranked, they're going to start selling them to us, man. I saw it with Marvel Future Fight. In Marvel Future Fight, you could get skins that change your abilities, change your passive, stuff like that. Then they start selling them to you for money. In this game, you know, we could get a skin for a G89 that changes none of the stats except it gives him a beam attack instead of a melee, changes him from short range to long range, and hits the air. That would be meta. That would be an amazing ability to have in ranked, right? What if they charged you $50 for it? Not so amazing now, because you might not be able to spend that kind of money, and then other people are going to have G89s level 40, knocking everything out of the sky, while you're stuck on the ground saying, oh, well, I'm fucked. That is what I'm afraid of is going to happen if skins affect ranked. We don't know if skins will affect ranked. That's what I'm worried about, because I've played games where that's happened before. So, those are my main concerns. I'm going to let the stream clips play. Sorry that this intro is probably a little bit longer than I intended, but this was the TLDR, so thank you for watching this part. I'm going to play I just punched the mic. I'm going to go play the stream clips now for you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you stick around to the end. I'll catch you on the next one. Stick around. I'm playing the clips now. Is in the store. Actually, I can't even pull it up because I bought it. I actually bought all the stuff in the store. In the store, they are offering, for those of you who didn't buy it, a G material for 4,500 gems. Now, you might be saying to yourself, oh my gosh, I need a G material. I would love to level up my Shin Godzilla. I would love to level up whatever unit comes next month. Let me go buy that G material. Well, picture this. The offer, this 4.5k gem offer, sells really well. Let's say about 40% of players buy it. 45%, we're being generous. It's only 4,500 G-stones. Not a lot, or it is a lot, but, you know, it's easy to get. They gave you 3,100 for the event. Who knows what else you have saved. Now this offer looks more enticing. They now know that they can sell G materials at a base price of 4.5k gems, which is about, I believe that is somewhere in between $20 and $50. So let's just say $30 worth of G-stones. They know they could sell a G material for about $30 worth of G-stones. What happens when they start selling G-stones for $30? Not for $30 worth of gems. What happens when they start offering G materials for real cash, money, whatever your currency is? What are the chances that you're going to buy it? Maybe none. People like me, people who are whaling, we're going to buy it. And what it's going to do is it's going to further the gap between the whales and the free-to-play. It is. I've been saying for months and months and months and months that Battleline is one of the most free-to-play player, oh my gosh, games I've ever played, because you cannot target farm or target purchase a unit. You have to spend a ludicrous amount of money to target farm a specific character. You could ask any of the whales in Discord, or any of the whales in general, they'll tell you that to take one unit from like 1 to 20 is astronomical value, that 90% of people, 99% of people are not going to pay for. The game is very free-to-play friendly. Very, very free-to-play friendly, because everything is random. What happens when we can start buying G materials and target farming specific units? Say Destroyer comes to the game. Destroyer is incredibly meta. Everyone can run him at 10 as long as you're in rank 65. His season goes away. He's still really good. And we have stockpiled up a billion G materials. Not a billion, maybe like 10 or 15 G materials. And we can just, paying players just dump them in. And then we have a high-level Destroyer on top of what we would already be spending to get him. We are not pay to win now. I don't think we're going to be pay to win for a while. But offering G materials in the stores is a very slippery slope. It is a very slippery slope to becoming maybe not pay to win, but it's gonna further the gap between paying players and non-paying players. Because, if I'm whaling and I'm opening up, you've seen me on stream opening up tons and tons and tons and tons of shards, or those boxes, like the Shin boxes. I opened like 6 or 7 of them on stream. That's a lot. That's a lot of gems. That's a lot of money. Right? I could do it from YouTube. I could do it. You guys probably can't do that. A majority of you, at least. So, out of those 6 boxes that I opened for Shin, I got 1 Shin. I had how many G materials on that stream that I had saved? 8? I just bought one, so now I have 7 now, or 9, or 8, because I spent some on Shin. But what happens next season when I buy another G material? What happens the update after that when I buy another G material? I can just keep upgrading specific units instead of having to whale hundreds of dollars on boxes that are all RNG. I can now just spend like $20, $30 to buy a material and then put that into a unit. Granted, it'll be a slow climb to get a unit to where they need to be using the G materials, which is a benefit of the G materials. But the fact of the matter is, everyone in the game, every player has had the same opportunity to get the same amount of G materials the entire time G materials have been around. Now they're showing up in the store, which means that not everyone is going to have the same amount of G materials, which means the whales will eventually get more G materials than you, which means the gap between free-to-play and pay-to-play is going to widen. It's not going to widen immediately. It might not be wide in the next 5 months, might not be wide in the next 6 months, but eventually it's going to be noticeable. I've seen games do this before. It happens, and this is an offer. They're testing the offers. This is what game companies do. I am a game developer. I went to school for this. I know how they're trying to monetize this. They are putting in this offer to test and see how many people are going to buy it. And then they're going to sell it again. Maybe at a higher price. They've done it before. They did it with the 24-hour pick maps. They sold them to us for a reasonable price. That offer did really well. They brought them back like an $80 bundle. Not worth it. Insane. Happens. You spend like $15 to only use premium pass for units that are good, or you like the Kaijus. Fair. You spent probably $50 on the game today. Yeah, I bought... Listen, dude, I bought the 4.5k bundle for the gems I had, and then I bought all 5 of the deluxe bundles. Like... You came to Battleline for the 1 million download anniversary. That was a while ago. No, the Apex Engineer role was not... I removed the Apex Engineer role in the Discord. The role was for people in the community that are very helpful and knowledgeable about the game. I got way too many people saying that they didn't know what the role was for. And everyone already is super helpful in the Discord regardless. So I just got rid of it entirely. There's not a need to have a role that is specific to people who are super helpful when, like, everyone is super helpful. So I got rid of it. It's just cleaning up the clutter, at least. Not necessary role. Everyone was already super helpful in the server. But yeah. So that was my rant about the gap widening from free-to-play to pay-to-play. And then I went over that I don't like the abilities getting added with skins. Hello, King Blocks. Hello, Gerard. I've been seeing your guys' messages. I've been on a rant, though. I had one more thing to rant about. Oh. Wait, here's an issue I'd like to address. I tried to install GBL on my Samsung Chromebook, and I tried to open it, it crashed. It doesn't even go to the title screen. Yeah, the GBL doesn't work on computers at the moment. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Hey, somebody, what do you think about GBL figures? I would buy. This whole shelf would be all GBL figures. If I could buy them, I would buy every single one as soon as they come out. Pre-order, everything, limited edition, everything. I'd buy them all, 100%. Collect them all. Well, oh my god, I was gonna rant about something else too before we did the All-Star Battle, but I don't remember. Oh, I remember. How could I forget? The anniversary event. Most games, when they have their birthday, their first birthday, they kind of usually go all out, giving you a lot of rewards, making sure it's something that's like something known. Toho really did the bare minimum for this birthday. So this anniversary update, at least the first half, is just not a friendly update. What they gave us a 4.5k offer for a G material, which, okay, that's the first time we've ever seen that. They upped the deluxe maps from 3 purchases to 5, and that's because they're good value and people have started buying them because they're very good value. So they brought them up from 3 total purchases to 5 to get more money. I'm telling you, they're going to do it with the G-Stones too. And then you come to the store, there's almost no cosmetics in the store at all. It's literally just this title, the Shirogami New Plant Research Laboratory Staff. And then there is a piece of Godzilla 1954 for 1500. There's a piece of Mothra for 1500. There was a piece of Biollante for 1500, and there's a piece of Desghidorah for 1500. Normally, there's a lot of new people in the channel and in the server, and if you didn't go back and watch my old videos on the old All-Star battles, let me break it down for you. Usually, there is a piece of a 4-star for 500 at the first half of the event, which is where we are now. There's a piece for 500, and then there's Desghidorah for 1500. In the second half of the event, there's a second piece for 1500 of whatever the featured unit is, and that's the only other unit added, right? When they did Gaigen's season for All-Star Battle, they put in Kong and Desghidorah. I don't remember if Kong was 500, 1500, doesn't matter. The second half, they offered a G21 and the Desghidorah, right? Okay. This event, there is 4 characters in the store during the first part that are 1500. That is an insane number. To go from 500, Mothra, we've bought Mothras from the event stores for 500. Twice, I believe. I believe Mothra's been the leader 2 times. We've bought Biollante from the store for 500. Mothra and Biollante have been purchasable for coins from the very start of the game. There's no reason they should be 1500. Dog says it should be, or Godzilla backwards, says it's 6,000 tokens for all 4 of them. That is insane. Do you know how difficult that is for new players to achieve? That is not easy. My free-to-play account is in Gold Plus tier, and last All-Star Battle, I struggled to get the 3,000 pieces necessary to get 1 piece of King Ghidorah and 1 piece of Desghidorah. It was a struggle. Now, this account, my main account, is going to be fine. You know, I'm going to get all the pieces. I already bought for 3,500. I already bought the G material for 3,500. I bought Desghidorah and I bought Biollante because I needed 1 more piece of Biollante to level her up. And my OCD was like, I gotta fill it in. I would not have probably bought the Biollante if she wasn't one shard away from leveling up. Now I have her at 15. I have no idea why they chose 1954 to be the mascot for the anniversary when Shin Godzilla is kind of their whole thing this month. I don't know why they chose Mothra. At least in their blog, they had a reason for Biollante being here because in the movie, G89 fights Biollante. That's why Biollante is here. Now, this is the first half of the event. We don't know if there's anything coming in the second half of the event. There's obviously going to be new event items in the exchange, but we don't know what that's going to be. We don't know what it's going to entail. We don't know if it's going to be any more 4 stars. You know what? If Batra is in there that's purchasable, amazing. Batra is fantastic. My recommendation is for any new players, don't buy anything from this store yet. Actually, that's a lie. Hear me out. Right now in the game, there is a 30% sale on all of the upgrades. All the characters to upgrade them per level is on sale 30% off. What I would recommend, probably the best deal here after you buy Desghidorah, is buy all of just buy all the gold and then use that gold to level up your units. The 30% off event ends when the second half of All-Star Battle comes out, which is on June 21st, 2022. So buy the coins and use them to upgrade your pieces. Because you don't want to spend $1,500 on one Mothra. You're not going to want to spend $1,500 on one Biollante. You were literally given a free Godzilla 1954. If you want to get a second one, go for it, but it's not necessary. The only ones in this list that are even worth it is Desghidorah, because Desghidorah is a phenomenal unit if you have him at the right levels. And G54, because you've already gotten a free one, so if that was your first one, now you'll have a level 2, which is really good for early play, and he was just added to the store, so you might not have had an opportunity to unlock him. But Mothra and Biollante have been purchasable for tokens since the day one that this game was out. Literally since the first day the game was out. Wondering why Toho did this, and I bet you're wondering too. I feel like they want you to spend every point available. I don't know. I think they caught on that people are saving their currency. Maybe they're like, oh, people are saving their currency, let's put a bunch of stuff in here to try to drain it from them. I don't know. But they didn't add any new content to the game for the anniversary. There's no anniversary challenges to unlock an anniversary icons. There's no challenges to unlock any Shin decorations. There's no challenge for maybe the background of the city could be birthday themed. Nothing birthday themed. And there's not a new map. There's no new game mode. The game mode didn't come out. There's no cosmetics. There's no challenges outside of All-Star Battle. There is nothing in this game that celebrates the birthday except for offers. Except for one offer, and then overpriced shards in the store. Punching, he does his breath, or he does a tail whip or something. As long as the stats and the range, everything like that remains the same. If the animation is purely cosmetic and the skin is purely cosmetic, I do not care. As soon as the numbers in the unit stat page start changing, then we're going to start having problems. Then it's going to start becoming pay to win. Mark my words. Tokyo SOS, maybe his skin, maybe his attack would be the same or different attack. No. Tokyo SOS Kiryu, his own unit. With his own unique moveset. His own unit. Not a skin. Period. His own unit. If the character has a year in front of it, Kiryu 2002, or after Kiryu 2002, Kiryu 2003, separate characters. In my book, separate characters. You need to grow the roster for this game. If you start collapsing units in on themselves, you're not going to grow the roster. You're just adding skins and variants. And at that point, Toho's going to make way more money selling these characters as individual pieces than as skins. Skins you buy one time. Unit shards you buy a billion times. Like if they made Biollante attack in an AoE where she spits acid in the full 360, fine. That's whatever. I don't care. That's what is needed. But if they made Biollante a long-range attacker with a beam attack, that's bad. Just make that a separate character. Which Kiryu is in the game now? I think it's Kiryu 2002? I don't remember. But whatever the Kiryu is not in the game needs to be its own thing. The more characters that we have added to the game, added to the unit pool, the more diverse the meta will be. The more characters that we get as skins, it means the more pay to win. Because guess what? Guess what? Administration 1, he's watching. He has a level 30 Kiryu. Literally has a level 30 Kiryu. Brand new, fresh pulled level 30 Kiryu. If there's a skin that comes out that changes him to Godzilla, to Kiryu, whatever the other Kiryus with the drill hand, and changes the stats completely, and that drill hand is meta, and that drill hand is incredible, guess what he's running around with? A meta level 30 Kiryu. And how upset is everyone else going to be? Exactly. Busting in on the next live stream they have. Oh, 100%. Alpha just subscribed. Thank you, Alpha, for the support and for subscribing during all my rants. But, like, yeah, Zerber's level 30, King Ghidorah by... Yeah. So imagine a whale, like Administration 1, with level 30 4 stars. Max level 4 stars. And then a skin comes out that absolutely makes them meta. Changes their kit, changes their stats, everything. And he's going to have them at level 30. Ready to go. Not great for a lot of other players. Great for him, right? Great for me. I'm going to buy that skin. Great for him. He's going to buy that skin. The whales are going to buy that skin. It's going to fuck up the free-to-play players so hard if you start giving characters and skins their own stats and movesets. It's going to absolutely be so fucked for the free-to-play players. I cannot stress it enough. Go play Marvel Future Fight for literally a day. 3 hours. Play that game for a little bit. You'll see what I'm talking about. It is wild. It is so bad. You just need to make the skins, for the love of God, Toho. The skins just need to be cosmetic only. They can have different effects. They can have different moves. They can have different colors on their skins. I don't care. Just, for the love of God, do not change the stats. Please. The stats, as soon as the stats changes, we're going to go down such a slippery slope to pay to win. It's not even funny. I do have high hopes for Battleline. They do listen to the community, and you guys can fight me on this, but it's true. It is true. They do listen. The surveys we submit, they listen. They push feedback. It's slow to come, but things will come. You know, the game will be updated. There's going to be new monsters. They'll learn from their mistakes. If you are truly upset, if you are truly wholeheartedly upset with how this anniversary event felt, because I'm upset, and I let Toho know I'm upset. I said this in my Discord. I'll say it to you guys, and then we'll start All-Star Battle, and I will stop ranting, because I know you guys want to watch some gameplay. You don't want to just listen to me bitch and moan. Let me show you. If you want to make your voice heard, go to Twitter. Literally is all it takes. Go to Twitter, search at GZ Battleline, tweet at them, be like, hey, this sucks, this was not a great event, you know, there's no cosmetics, there's nothing to grind, there's nothing to earn, you made everything expensive and you gave us offers, so I don't like this event. Please don't do this again. Tweet at Toho, let them know how you feel, because the only way to contact them is basically through Twitter or through the inquiries tab. You also can go to their Toho Games site and go to the news page, because that's the home page. If you go all the way to the bottom, and I have a tutorial on how to do this as well, you can hit contact, and then you can send them an inquiry and be subject of your inquiry. Account recovery, payment issues, opinion. Submit an opinion. Content. You can write something, be like, this sucks ass. Not like that, but be nice, be cordial. Be like, hey, I really, had my hopes up for the anniversary event, but I'm not a fan of it. This is what I think you might be able to do to fix it, or this is how I feel. Maybe we needed something to grind towards. Maybe we needed this. Maybe there should have been a cosmetic reward or something. Be like, this event kind of feels lackluster. And it's just, that's how you can submit your feedback. Tweet at them, be nice, and submit an opinion. Be nice. Don't go after Toho. Don't harass Toho. That's how you can fix it. At least you can give your suggestions, your opinions. congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. To summarize, this event does nothing that a normal season in All-Star Battle wouldn't do regularly, except hike up prices and sell a G material. You know, we got Shin Godzilla. We get a unit every season. Okay? We got a lot of stuff in the Battle Pass this season. We got a lot of stuff in the Battle Pass last season too. When they changed the style of the Battle Pass. You know, and it looks like it's staying that way for a while. So I'm not even counting that towards this season, and I'm not counting Shin Godzilla towards this season. All-Star Battle, they hiked up all the prices, and in the store, they gave us some more stuff to spend our money on. That does not make a good anniversary event, in my opinion, through and through. They just gave us more things to spend money on and added inflation to Godzilla Battle Line. That's it. That's literally it. That is what the anniversary event, for at least for the first half, is boiled down to. We'll wait to see what happens in the second half, but judging by how this first half has gone, I don't really have high hopes. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go back to making positive content for Battle Line. Don't worry, I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.